start off the session with a prayer song. Here's the poetry.
शशीशवायुचरणं जडेजा नवादशब्दं नवासयुग गुरुवन्तु सर्वे मम सुप्रभातम् रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम ईश्वर अल्लाह तेरे नाम सबको सन्मति दे भगवान भज मन प्यारे राम रही भज मन प्यारे कृष्ण हरि राम 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 सीता राम 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 सीता राम राम राम
Miss Pragati Sureka is an Indian clinical psychologist, established author, and strategic thought leader. She has been involved in the realm of mental health care for 15 years. She believes preventive mental health care is necessary for all. She has professional credentials from Harvard Medical School, Boston. As an author, she is well known for her book Hope, published by Scholastic India. She believes in helping people function better and discover their best potential. As a strategic leader, she has spoken to various national and international platforms on numerous topics such as personality development, self-awareness, CBT for anxiety, positive body image, self-esteem, and whole personal potential. Some of the books she has published are Musings, An Insight into Me, Hope, Stories for a Healthy Mind, and The Power of Emotional Ability, which is yet to be published. Apart from her clinical practices, she also works as a faculty member at Cornmash, the Lifestyle Management School, Kolkata. There, she conducts weekly self-development sessions for children and adults, stressing on aspects such as self-esteem and emotional intelligence. Now, without further ado, here is Ms. Pragati Sureka and her team to conduct this session. We welcome you all.
Thank you everyone for being here. Are you all excited about the session today?
Yes, ma'am.
See, I have a secret which I'm going to share with you. If you all are excited, I get excited. If you all are lazy, I also feel lazy. So can we just do it again? Are you all excited today?
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. Now, sometimes looking after our mind is as simple as this. This book that I have in my hand is actually inspired by all of you sitting here today. Do you want to know why?
Yes.
See, if you don't want to know, I don't mind. I'm going to go and have a nice lunch with my friends. So if you're excited to know, you have to give me a proper answer. Are you excited? So a lot of times, as a clinical psychologist, my job is essentially to help people understand their feelings, and then all these thoughts in our head that go on and on. You have thoughts in your head, yes or no?
Yes,
And most of the time, what do those thoughts do? We are worried about our exams, yes or no?
Yes,
We are worried about that fight which we had with our friend, yes or no? We are worried when our parents tell us, be a good boy, be a good girl, don't watch TV, yes or no?
yes,
So a lot of times, times the thoughts that we think actually paralyze us. When we see people fighting, have you all seen your parents fight at home? Yes or no? Yes, we all do. And at that time, what do you feel? See, I told you, I'll have to be excited. Otherwise, I'll run away for lunch with my friends. I don't have teachers who will stop me, so you have to tell me, yes or no? Yes. And we are just talking, so tell me, where do you feel it? When you see a fight, do you feel sad?
Yes.
Do you feel angry?
Yes.
Do you want to do something about it?
Yes.
But are we able to?
No.
Because when we tell our parents, what happens? That don't fight. Do they listen to us?
No.
But when we fight with our friends, do they let us fight with our friends?
No.
What do they tell us? Don't fight, don't fight. Good children don't fight. Do you or do you not hear that?
Yes.
So our mind, which is very sharp, it keeps us alive. It tells us where to go to the bathroom. Will any of you go to the bathroom sitting here? Yes? Oh my God! So, will anybody go? See, this is how we have to laugh when someone goops up. We know we have to go to the bathroom when the call of nature comes. Yes, sir. Okay, if you are going to listen to him and laugh at him, you can do that or you can listen to me. Jokes apart. We all know we have to go to the bathroom. Yes or no?
Yes.
So because we are intelligent, our mind keeps us alive. We know that there is a place to go to the bathroom, and much as we could do it, perhaps we did it as little babies. And see, a lot of times, and thank you for saying that, because a lot of times we speak without thinking. And then what happens? Everyone starts laughing at us. Do we like it?
No.
We don't like it. Now, why does that happen? Because most of the time, our mind is busy criticizing us. It tells us, you are not good enough, you have homework to finish, you have your friends you want to talk to, but there's not enough time. Does that happen? Yes or no?
Yes.
You all are sitting here listening to me. Maybe I will yap too much, maybe I'll make you bored, but perhaps you may enjoy a bit. All these thoughts are going on in your head. Yes or no?
Yes.
So the whole point is, the mind keeps us alive. Now, what we need to learn is how to have a healthy mind. Would you like to do that?
Yes.
So, you know that to have fresh breath, you need to brush your teeth daily. Do you or do you not?
Yes.
And you need to take a shower if you are dirty. You need to bathe daily. Yes or no?
Yes.
So then, we need to do certain things to take care of our mind on a daily basis. So when people are fighting, when people say no to us, or they criticize us, or even laugh at us, we need to know what to do. Would you agree?
Yes.
So what do? The first thing that we tell our mind is, when people are fighting, one is, we are not trained soldiers here. Are you a trained soldier?
No.
So can you actually thrive in a fight? If people are fighting, can you defend yourself?
Yes.
And, okay, I'm glad that you feel even without knowing. I like your courage. For me, if I'm not a trained soldier, I will never get into a fight. So at the same time, we know, if I send you to the border to fight without any training, without any ammunition, will you be a good soldier?
No.
Because we need the skills. So in the same way, we need to learn how to manage our minds. Would you agree?
Yes.
So what is the first trick that we do? First, we acknowledge that when we see people fighting, when we see people telling us things that we don't like, we have to tell one sentence to ourselves. That is, not my circus, not my monkeys. Will you all repeat it?
Not my circus, not my monkeys.
So when we do that, what happens is our mind realizes, in fact my mentor sitting here, she had told me this sentence because once, I tried to intervene in a fight. Who was fighting? My two children were fighting. And I didn't know what to do. So I was trying to say, see, your bhaiya is right. And my daughter got upset. I tried to tell my daughter, listen to your brother. It didn't work. So even I was not skilled to interfere in fights. Happens at home, na? Mummy and Papa keeps telling us, do this, do that. Yes or no? So when I realized I was so ineffective with my children, I realized that maybe somewhere we all need to learn to manage ourselves. So firstly what you do is when you see fights around, and that's what one of the stories in Hope is all about, that you all will be reading today. Are you all interested to read this story? Yes. So what are we supposed to do when we see fights? Because when we see fights, we get distracted. We are not able to focus. Our teachers teach us, but while they are teaching us, we are happily thinking of 10 other things. Does that happen?
Yes, ma'am.
So we have to be sharp and teach our mind to be good. So firstly, if you see fights at home, if you see fights, this is the one sentence you will tell yourself. And what is that sentence? Absolutely. And then, like our mind keeps us alive. See, right now, a friend of yours said something. What did the rest of you do? Everybody started laughing. We have to realize that our words have power. So do you want to use the power of your words to bring another down? Yes, you want to bring people down. So our words can inspire others. Do you agree?
Yes, ma'am.
So when I talk to you, are you here to get inspired by me?
Yes, ma'am.
So if you are here to get inspired, we can actually help each other. So the first thing that we need to do to have a healthy mind is support each other. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
So that means we are nice to others. When somebody makes a mistake, do we like it if someone makes fun of us?
No, ma'am.
So are we going to do it to another?
No, ma'am.
Some of you are still doubtful, huh? So are you going to do it?
No, ma'am.
You know, because when we train our mind to be good people, what happens is we build a supporting network where we are helping each other. And that shows that we have a healthy mind. Simple, right? So, simple?
Yes, ma'am.
So there are 3 tricks that we have learned today. First is, not my circus. Yes. Second tip is, support and inspire each other. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Do not make fun of others. That is very, very important. You know, why it's so important is because when we make fun of others, at some point they will make fun of us again. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
If somebody does something bad to you, don't you keep thinking about it. Wait, I'm going to show her, I'm going to show him. Do you or do you not do that? So the best way to ensure that people support us is to be supportive of each other. So from now on, to show that you have a healthy mind, will you ridicule another or make fun of another?
No, ma'am.
Perfect. And the third way is to tell our mind to think helpful thoughts. When we see fights, you know, we feel sad. So we tell our mind. What is that sentence we tell our minds? So you have learned 3 simple ways to manage your mind. One more thing's happened. You know, sometimes, a lot of times, we see people fighting. There are times when your friends make you angry. Do you feel like socking them or giving them one punch? Can you do it? Yes, we feel like doing it. And can you do it? So what can you do instead? That energy though is there in our body. We feel irritation in our head. We feel there's a pressure cooker inside the head. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Huh? And our hands are itching to just give it to them. Happens, yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
So what I will do is teach you trick number 4. I want all of you to stand up and we are going to do 5 jumping jacks together. Stand up, please. Okay. Okay, look at me, not at each other. 1. Keep doing, children. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now sit down. Now sit down, please. See, all of you are laughing and giggling. Before 5 minutes back, you all were thinking of a lot of things. But now, what are you all doing? Laughing, giggling. Now, is it possible to be angry with someone if you are laughing or giggling? Sure? Yes. So, this is trick number 4 to have a healthy mind. When you want to punch another, which is usually not a good idea, either the person will punch us back, maybe stronger, or we are going to be scolded, or we will be reprimanded. We can do jumping jacks instead. Like the idea?
Yes, ma'am.
Simple?
Yes, ma'am.
So these are simple ways, like we brush our teeth, we can start taking care of our minds. You all will remember?
Yes, ma'am.
And the 5th one is, have a book on mental health. Like you have a toothbrush on your sink, have a book on your sink, which you can refer to on a daily basis. How can I have a healthy mind? Because everyone tells you focus on your studies. Do you hear that? But no one tells us what to do to focus on our studies. Would you agree? So we need something. Like if you were told brush your teeth and no one gave you a toothbrush, would it work? Yeah, some of us can use our fingers, but if you did it daily, our mouth would still stink. Would you agree? So in the same way, like you learn to brush your teeth, like you have soap to clean yourself for bathing, like you have books for English and mathematics, it's important that you start addressing your mental health needs. Now, how is that going to be possible? I'm going to call some of you and I want you all to read this story. Okay? Come. Yes, ma'am, I'll need about 15 children to come in. Huh?
School bell rang out loud and clear. All the children rushed towards the assembly hall. Most of the kids walked with their friends, some in big groups, others in packs. One or two children walked around quietly. They wished they were a part of those groups, where the kids were pushing each other, whispering and giggling together.